Hey guys, what's up? In the meantime of doing my dailies and stuff like that, I haven't ever reviewed really any of the Nat 5 monsters. I've only really done the new ones from the Heroes Festival. So during my spare time, I'm going to be going over individual Nat 5s and all their elements and how to gem. And I'm going to I'm gonna start here with the Balrona. I did pull her in a Heroes Festival. Really don't know where to use her for, but she is a balance type monster. And at 6 stars, she has pretty good balance stats. However, the HP is very weak. Now her skill set is HP Siphon and Elemental Edge. So the HP Siphon will keep her alive in most fights. Elemental Edge will give her damage. So she has both survivability and then she also has good damage output, because no matter what element they are, they're going to be taking the extra damage as if she is the counter to that element. Now, her leader skill gives off a global attack from 35 to 40%. That's actually pretty valuable and is more than the Light Nike's leader skill that gives off a global attack from 30 to 35%. Now the attack power is much higher here, as you can see. Where I would use the Fire Balrona is probably in PvP, and I would also bring her into Golem's B9 just because she has sustain and then she will be doing damage. Then again, Golem's B9 is the wood element type and she will be doing damage nevertheless because she is naturally a fire monster. So moving on to the Water Balrona. The Water Balrona at 6 stars has a pretty low base attack at Evo 1, and then if we go to Evo 2, the attack is still pretty low, and then if we go to Evo 3, the attack is finally decent. However, there are some better attackers out there. The reason why I stick to Evo 1 and 2s is because that's where most of the time in the game you're gonna have them at, and then when you get them to Evo 3, it really doesn't even matter anymore because they actually really actually have really high and good base stats. However, in some cases where like you take them to like PvP and stuff like that, that's where it's actually gonna matter even more. So that's enough about her stats. Let's go into her skills. She has Courageous Strike and Defense Down. So this monster really screams out Titan monster to me because of the Courageous Strike and then the Defense Down. Now, I don't really know many monsters that have a Courageous Strike on their 3 star. I know Wood Pinolo does, but he's actually very weak in some cases. Her defense down at 80% is sort of lackluster. It could be better. 100% would be much nicer, but they actually already have a water unit that does that, and that's the Water Valk. So to prevent any copying or like to make the monster a little unique, I guess they nerfed it in that way. However, she makes up for damage in Titans when she uses Courageous Strike or against any monster that has really high HP. One content that I think that she could be good for is the Golem's B10, and the reason why I say that is because the way I'm forming my teams now is I'm running a Water Valk and then a Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong has a Courageous Strike and then like a Predator skill, and then the Water Valkyrie also has a Predator skill but then has defense down. So she's like, this Water Balrona is like a combination of the two and basically achieves one thing that I'm trying to do with 2 monsters. So that's why I think she's actually really good. Other than the fact that her defense down isn't like 100%, which is questionable. But yeah, you could try her in Golem's B10 if you happen to pull this monster. Now moving on to the Wood Balrona. The Wood Balrona is a defender at 6 stars. Her defense is fairly high. Actually, I'll go to Evo 2s because I think that's worth looking at even more. So, at Evo 2 6 stars, she has a pretty high defense. Her attack's pretty low, and then her HP is pretty low too, fairly low. Only till when she hits Evo 3, her HP actually gets decent. Her HP and attack actually get decent, and then her defense shines. And that is why, let's see, her skills at 3 stars morale boost grants a 100% chance to restore 50% of own SP when attacking. Okay. And then she has a 60% sale. Okay, so she's really like a PvP unit, yeah. It's really nice that she has that 50% morale boost, but if she's not going to be like 100% ceiling, then what am I doing? Damaging all enemies. So it's AoE, which is why it's 60%. They took like 40% off, just so it doesn't become super OP. That's understandable with the AoE, because it like has a chance to seal anyone, and that's for 2 turns. So there you go. That is the Wood Balrona. Let's go to the Light Balrona. The Light Balrona is a balance type at Evo 2 6 stars. She actually has pretty decent balance sets. However, the attack and defense is still fairly low. HP is pretty decent. Well, nothing went into recovery, so that's actually nice to see. Looking at the skills, she has a 100% chance to shock for 1 turn. She also has a elemental edge, AoE elemental edge. It's pretty nice that she has the 100% shock. I think I'll use her in PvP. These skills actually they scream PvP, but you could also use her in other areas where you need to fill in like a dungeon, like a slot in a dungeon team or something, like a golem team. She could fill that role. Golems B10, you could try and use her there. She has a shock. Actually, the 100% shock isn't good, because then you shock someone and then it works the same as defense down, so it might slow your runs down. But it's still nice. Alright, moving on to the... what is it? The Dark Balrona. The Dark Balrona at Evo 2 6 stars is a tank and has 38,000 HP. She also has 1700 attack and then 2000 defense. So the attack is super low, and then the defense is 2. They're like kind of below average. That's actually I don't think it matters because of her skills. If we look at her skills, she has a morale boost of 20% on her 3 star, and then she has adrenaline on her 5 star. So ideally you want to build her like HP, like triple HP life set, right? So she gets that healing. Anyway, she is a morale boost passive healer. I would use her probably everywhere if I had her, because she is versatile, and the fact that I can also build her for damage. Now, even though her attack's pretty low, she will get a little bit more damage from building her like the ruin set, because she does have 100% natural crit damage. So in that regard, it wouldn't be too bad. However, you do want to do like triple HP life set on her, something like that. Now I know I do most of my gemming like in the last part of the video. I don't know why. I think it's because I forget about them during the when I actually review them. But for the Balroxy, because she's balanced, I would go HP, attack, defense, or triple attack depending on if I'm using her for a nuking position or whatnot. But usually I'll just go attack, defense, HP. On maybe you could use maybe a protection set or conviction set. But if you use it in PvP, definitely conviction set to get the resist stats. The Wood Balrona is going to be the same. And because she's a defender, you don't really need to do protection set. You could go conviction set and go HP defense. That's how I would run her. Now going on to the Water Balrona. She's an attacker, so you want to give her maybe attack HP, because you do want some survivability. You could also build her ruin set for the extra crit damage. Go crit rate attack, or crit rate attack HP for booster stats. You can even achieve this with the Valor set if you want to further the attack set a little bit more. Triple attack or attack HP. So the Fire Balrona, the way I would build her is triple attack or attack HP, or crit rate attack HP or crit rate attack on a ruin set. And then Valor set is for the triple attack and triple attack HP. I really would just try and get as much damage out of this monster. Because yeah, 3-star skill, yep. She will heal herself according to how much damage she does. So triple attack or double attack HP. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this review guide of my Balronas. Go ahead and comment. Tell me what monster you want me to do, and I'd happily do that. Right now I'm going to just keep doing as many Nat 5s as I can, and then do whatever is requested. Alright, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.